Well, hi everyone. I'm Tim Pham in the KREM 2 streaming area. Thanks for joining me here on KREM 2 Plus. The Spokane County Interstate Fair, just days away now. It starts on September 5th and it goes all the way through September 14th, and we're getting excited for it. If you've been a loyal KREM 2 viewer for a while, you know we love the fair here at KREM 2. So before the fair kicks off, I wanted to get you prepared for some of the things that are happening at the fair, some things that are new this year, and some ways that you can save some money if you plan on going to the fair, because it can be a little bit expensive. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of things with some of the important details of the event, but of course you need to be able to get there, and you need to get tickets in advance, and there's some ways that you can save money if you purchase before the first day of the fair. So let's talk about ticket prices first. Are $15, and then Friday through Saturday's tickets are $17. Youth ages 7 through 13 are $12 as well for seniors 65 and older, and then kids 6 and under are free, which is also some good news. There's again some ways that you can get some discounts if you purchase early or if you participate in one of the different charity events, and we'll walk through some of those things as well. Let's talk about parking. Parking is it can be kind of a mess at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. You know that traffic can get backed up all the way to Sprague and sometimes even past Sprague. So there are some other options to get to the fair, including a shuttle through STA, which actually saves you money on your entrance to the fair, which is really cool. So parking though, if you want to park yourself and get there is a lot of options. There's 3 gates at the Spokane County Fairgrounds. There's the main gate, train gate, and the south gate. You want to enter those parking lots either from Havana Street, or you can kind of loop around behind Spokane Community College. Speaking of Spokane Community College, there's actually free parking at Spokane Community College, and then you can buy a $2 ticket to ride the shuttle from Spokane Community College to get to the Spokane County Fairgrounds, and that will actually save you $5 on your ticket, which is a huge help. So it's kind of a win-win. It's basically a wash when you think about you now get to park for free and save money on your ticket. So that's also really cool. Okay, I want to take you now to County Fair. The countdown is on. You can see at the time of this recording, we are 2 days away from the Spokane County Fair in 16 minutes. So almost exactly 2 days away from the fair. I'm getting so excited. I love the fair. I don't know about you, but it's just, to me, it's kind of that signal between the summer and the fall here in the Inland Northwest. And there's just, it's a fun time to be able to check out all the different vendors and all the yummy food. Anything deep fried, you can definitely find it at the fair. Calories don't count, okay? I know I'm going to be getting a corn dog for sure. And also, I want to hear from you. If you have questions about the fair, reach out to me. You can also text our text line, 509-448-2000, and I'll monitor the chat over the coming days and answer some of your questions about the fair. The Spokane Fair website is a really great place to get some resources about what to know for the fair. We also have a really great guide on krem.com with everything you need to know about the fair. We talk about parking, we talk about how to get to the fair, we talk about admission, and also some important safety and security methods at the Spokane County Fair to make sure you have a good time over the next week. Okay, so this is the website. It's there's a lot of great resources. Oops, sorry, highlighted everything blue. Okay, so if you click on the fair info page, you'll see it goes over the program where they talk about the different events happening, because there's a ton of events happening and everything you need to know. There's an area where it goes over tickets. I'll go ahead and click in that area. This is what I wanted to draw your attention to, because if you actually buy a ticket before Friday, you can save money. You can see here in the green box, adults are only $11, youth, senior, and military only $8 if you buy a preseason ticket. It ends on the 4th, so that's tomorrow. That's Thursday at the time of the recording. And this goes for parking too. If you buy your parking, it's $10 per vehicle per day, except Senior Day, which is Monday, September 8th. On that day, it's $5 per vehicle. And again, there's also more information about the STA shuttle. Over here are the hours of the fair. You can see Monday through Thursday, it's 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then Friday, 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. And then they have their weekend hours. They are 10 to 10:30 on Saturdays and 10 to 8 on Sundays. So a lot of fun things happening. And then here's some frequently asked questions down here. I'm not going to click through all of it, but there's some good ones. One of the questions that caught my attention was this one here. Can I bring my own food into the fair? Turns out you can actually bring in your own food, which is really helpful because the fair can be a little bit expensive. You might have allergies or allergens that you can't have from fair foods. So this is a really great option for you. And a great way to save money, especially if you have a big family. This is a great option to bring in your own water and your own snacks, which is really helpful. Or you can splurge a little bit and get some fair food. Sometimes they offer some fair deals also with the food. I know Azars last year did a $5 menu, so look out for some of those unique deals from the food vendors to save a little bit of money. Okay, let's talk about saving money. This tab is probably my favorite tab over here. It talks about all the ways that you can save at the fair, including your admission. So if you look here, it tells you the different ways that you can save at the fair. And there's a few ways. Let's see, that didn't work. Here it goes. Okay, so here's some of the discount days. Discount days, where are they? Bear with me. Free admission days. I was in the wrong tab. Okay, here we go. Senior Day. Okay, Senior Day is happening on Monday, September 8th. So all day free admission for individuals ages 55 and over, which is very exciting. And again, parking only $5 that day. Then there's going to be Heroes Day. On Heroes Day, first responders, you can see the list here. Military, veterans, a family of military members with ID, firefighters, EMT, hospital staff, and police all get in for free. A big thank you for your service. Also, there's going to be School Employee Day on September 14th. That one's pretty self-explanatory, but again, if you are employed by a K through 12 school or college, public or private, you can enjoy free admission, which is a huge help. Okay, now let's talk about some other fun things happening at the fair. New this year, there's a new Pilsner by Brick West with a limited edition can. You can see it there, a really sweet design. And then there are also fair rides. Fair rides can get kind of spendy. One way that you can save money is by buying one of the discount bracelets from Wheatland Bank. It's $40 and you can ride rides pretty much unlimited, which is pretty cool. Okay, now I want to talk about the fair animals. Do you guys remember the Highland cow? It's so cute. That was the mascot 2 years ago, and then last year's mascot was Bo. Bo is a Nigerian dwarf goat. I'll scroll down so you can see Bo. Look at that beard. It's a handsome guy. Okay, this year's mascot is Jack the miniature donkey. He's handsome, very handsome too. And there is Cedar the Highland cow, so cute. These are not the only animals at the fair. Of course, there are so many animals in the different ag buildings that you can check out. And longtime fairgoers will really appreciate this. Very exciting. Back this year is the dairy farm. The dairy cows, I should say, the dairy farm. The dairy cows are back this year. They took a little bit of a hiatus, but you'll be able to go check out the cows, which is very exciting. I'm super excited for that. And we're also going to be featuring the cows on Up with KREM the second Friday of the fair. Not this Friday, but the second Friday you'll be able to see the cows at on Up with KREM. Speaking of Up with KREM is going to have a meet and greet this upcoming calling KREM Alley. Also, Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo will also be there to say hi, so be sure to stop by and say hello to us. I'll give you a map of KREM Alley. This is KREM Alley right here. It's near the main expo area, kind of near where all the food alleys are, I guess you could say. It's near the VFW Post 51, I believe. and that is where you can come say hi to us. I think we have stickers and some other fun things you can come check out. We'd love to meet you. This is always a highlight to be able to say hi to you guys, so please stop by, again, 1 to 5 this Saturday at the Spokane County Fair. All right, let's talk about concerts. Concerts are a big part of the fair. There's the rodeo, but there's also musicians coming to the fair. So I want to show you that. Let's see. Okay, let's get to the fair, the concerts. There's some really good artists coming this year. Here's the lineup. Tracy Lawrence, of course, Tracy Lawrence, country artist. Time Marches On, Paint Me. Birmingham is one of his really good songs, and then also with him is Rodney Atkins. Rodney Atkins, great country artist. Waiting on You and Taking a Back Road is probably one of my favorite songs from Rodney Atkins. So that's happening on September 9th. And then this one's so fun. I Love the 90s tour is happening on September 10th. Vanilla Ice, come on, it's gonna be a throwback. And Sir Mix-a-Lot. I don't need to tell you what songs those guys sing, but that's going to be a really fun concert. I just can't wait. And then Boys Like Girls featuring Plain White Tees happening on September 11th. So these are going to be some really fun concerts, and tickets are still available. You can go to the SpokaneFair.com and then click on concerts, and then if you scroll down, you can click here to buy tickets. All right, lots of fun things happening. Let's see. Let's talk about. We talked about the meet and greet. We talked about KREM 2 Alley. There's again going to be a lot of fun rides that you can check out and lots of fun activities. This year there is a giant duck at the fair, and I'm going to get to check out that on next Friday, not this Friday. So I'll give you a sneak peek about all of that. And it's going to be just a really fun time. So we hope to see you at the fair this weekend. It starts again. And we hope to see you there. And again, there's so much happening at the fair. Couldn't cover it all in this video, but that was just a quick rundown of some of the important things that you need to know. Again, the Spokane County Fair happening this Friday, September 5th through the 14th, and we hope to see you there. And that'll do it for us here on this KREM 2 Plus stream. I'm Tim Pham. Hope to see you back here next time.